Have you ever caught someone looking at you just a little too long? Or noticed how they seem to show up wherever you are, yet never say what they're really feeling? Here's the truth. When someone has a crush on you, they often won't tell you directly. But psychology tells us their behavior will. As someone who spent years studying the psychology of human attraction, I can tell you, the signs are always there. Subtle, quiet, easy to miss, unless you know exactly what to look for. So let's pull back the curtain and decode the 5 subtle, powerful signs that someone might secretly have a crush on you. Sign number 1, they mirror you without realizing. One of the most powerful and often unnoticed signs that someone has a crush on you is mirroring. Without even realizing it, they begin to reflect your body language, your tone of voice, even the way you laugh or use your hands when you talk. Psychologists call this the chameleon effect, and it's rooted in our brain's natural desire to connect. When we feel attraction, our subconscious wants to build rapport, to say, I'm like you, I understand you. So if you lean in and they lean too, if you cross your legs and seconds later they do the same, it's not just coincidence, it's chemistry, silent, subtle, and deeply telling. Mirroring isn't something we fake. It's something that slips out when the heart is speaking louder than the mind. And if they're mirroring you, they may be feeling far more than they let on. Sign number 2, their eyes say what words don't. Eyes are powerful communicators, and when someone has a crush on you, their gaze will betray them long before their words ever will. You might notice them looking at you when they think you're not watching, and when you do catch them, they'll quickly glance away, pretending they were never looking at all. Psychologically, this is called gaze aversion after prolonged eye contact, a common behavior when someone feels emotionally exposed. We look at what we want, but we also fear being seen too clearly. Sometimes their eyes will hold yours just a second too long, like they're trying to say something without saying anything. And in that moment, it's not just about looking, it's about feeling. Because when someone is drawn to you, their eyes often speak the words they're too afraid to say aloud. I see you, and I feel something real. Sign number 3, nervous energy and awkwardness around you. Attraction doesn't always look smooth or confident. In fact, when someone has a real crush on you, it often shows up as nervous energy, the kind they can't control. They may stumble over their words, laugh a little too loudly, fidget with their hands, or seem unsure of what to say next. Why? Because the emotional stakes feel high. Psychologically, this is rooted in social evaluation anxiety. When we care deeply about how someone perceives us, our brain enters a heightened state. It's not fear, it's vulnerability. You'll notice they're not like this around others. They're more relaxed, more composed. But with you, it's different. Their nerves are louder than their words because your presence makes their heart race. So don't overlook the awkwardness. It might just be their heart's way of saying, you matter to me more than you know. Sign number 4, they reach out for no real reason. When someone has a crush on you, silence feels too far. So they find reasons, sometimes silly or small, to stay connected. They'll text you about a random movie, send you a meme that reminded them of you, ask a question they could have easily Googled. On the surface, it seems casual, but underneath, it's emotional proximity. Psychologically, this is called bid for connection, subtle attempts to build closeness without directly expressing desire. It's how someone says, I want to be part of your world, without risking rejection. You'll notice these moments aren't just informative, they're intentional. They want to hear back. They light up when you reply. Because for them, any excuse to talk to you is better than none at all. So if they keep showing up in your inbox, your comments, your day, Don't dismiss it as coincidence. It could be their quiet way of saying, I miss you, even when I haven't lost you. Sign number 5, their friends act different around you. Sometimes the truth doesn't come from them. It comes from the people around them. When someone has a crush on you, their friends often know before you do. And if you watch closely, you'll start to see the signs. They might smile at each other when you walk by. They might tease them when you're mentioned, or suddenly go quiet when you enter the room, like they were just talking about you. Psychologically, this is a form of social leakage, when hidden feelings slip through the cracks of group behavior. Friends may unconsciously reveal what your admirer is trying hard to hide. And here's the emotional truth. People don't guard secrets this tightly unless those feelings matter. Their friends become gatekeepers of something tender, something still unspoken, but very real. So if you sense a strange energy around their circle, it may be because you're already the center of their world, even if they've never told you. Bonus sign, the one clue that almost always means yes. There's one sign that cuts through all doubt. It's quiet, easy to miss, but almost always reveals the truth. They remember the little things, not just your birthday or your favorite movie, but the way you like your coffee, the song you hummed once and never mentioned again, the story you told them when you were tired and didn't think it mattered. Psychologically, this is called selective attention bias. When our brain holds on to details that emotionally matter to us, even when we're not trying. We don't just hear, we remember because we feel. When someone has a crush, their mind doesn't just listen, it collects pieces of you, the little moments, the forgotten words, and holds on to them like treasures. So if they remember what you barely remember sharing, it's not just kindness. It's not just a good memory. It's their heart showing up in the details. Sometimes the heart speaks in whispers, not words, in nervous laughter, in lingering glances, in forgotten texts that really mean, I just wanted a reason to talk to you. If someone in your life is showing these signs, maybe it's not just your imagination. Maybe deep down they're hoping you'll see what they're too scared to say, and maybe, just maybe, they're waiting for a sign from you. If this video helped you see things more clearly, give it a like, share it with someone who might need this. And don't forget to subscribe for more real, psychology-based insights about love, connection, and the beautiful mess of human emotion. Because sometimes the answers aren't hidden, they're just waiting to be understood.